Flight attendants cried out, shouting to put on oxygen masks. Passengers wrote their wills, many on the verge of tears. These are a few of the personal accounts of a frightening mid-air scare that prompted passengers to pen farewell notes. It was a terrifying in-flight emergency that thankfully ended in a safe landing. Customers were compensated by the airline, but how much is an acceptable amount to soothe any lasting shock? Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Mackay Beeler joining us now. Wow, this sounds serious,
Yeah, it's enough
Mackay.
to rattle you for sure. Something you're not going to soon forget. So it happened Monday, this past Monday, when Japan Airlines flight 8696 from Shanghai to Tokyo experienced a malfunction that prompted a rapid descent, causing the plane to drop or descend nearly 26,000 feet. The oxygen masks deployed in the cabin. According to reports, the Boeing 737 experienced a mechanical issue. Passengers described the plane plunging or falling as it descended from approximately 36,000 feet down to just around 10,000 feet within 10 minutes, long enough for some passengers to write their last wishes. Reports reveal an alert indicated an abnormality in the plane's pressurization system that triggered it. So the pilots, per training, of course, initiated an immediate emergency descent. That, according to a report from Japan's transport authorities. The plane diverted to Osaka as the pilots declared an emergency to air traffic control. No physical injuries were reported, although, the mental distress has yet to be measured. Passenger panic was caught on social media posts. Some passengers thought that they would lose consciousness.
Wow, this is scary. I mean, I've been in turbulence before where you drop, whatever the
Right.
descent is, and it takes your breath away, and, you get a little shaken, but
Right.
why a need for oxygen masks? Can't you have a more gentler, descent? Why such a rapid
Right. So,
descent
if the pressurization system works properly, and it typically always does, the aircraft cabin, when it works properly, passengers can breathe comfortably in the cabin. So, the outside air pressure at 36,000 feet, it's not enough to sustain life. We can't breathe. So people would get altitude sickness and pass out really within seconds. That's why the oxygen mask will automatically drop if the cabin altitude indicates 14,000 feet. Now, typically, the cabin would be at 8,000 feet. So when you're cruising up there at 36,000 feet, the air in the cabin is as if you were at Aspen. It's 8,000 feet. But if something goes wrong and the cabin altitude goes to 14,000 feet, that's a threshold, and those masks are going to drop. People could get hypoxia or altitude sickness above that. So the aircraft really must drop to 10,000 feet or less, where people can breathe easily without supplemental oxygen.
And that's ironic because it's hard to breathe when you're nervous and scared.
Yes.
Right? You try to breathe calmly, but you're just your nerves
and put it over your nose and mouth.
Oh,
Pull on it over nose and mouth.
This is so scary.
Right.
So you mentioned compensation, right?
Right. So let me first clarify this.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So the reason they got to get down quickly, your oxygen mask as a passenger only has enough oxygen for about 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
You got to get down in a hurry. So they try to get down within 14 minutes. So they're up there at 35,000 feet. They got to get down to 10,000 feet. They got to get down quickly. You only have 15 minutes on your oxygen mask. That's why they got to get you down quickly.
Oh.
All right, what was your next question?
Oh, that's interesting. My gosh.
You learned something.
Well, compensation. We were saying, what's the right amount of compensation?
Okay.
What did they get in this process?
All right, so I don't know if you think this is enough. So Japan Airlines reportedly offered 15,000 yen, which is $93 in transportation compensation, and they got one overnight accommodation. Of course, an investigation is being launched into what caused the pressurization problem. You think $93 is enough?
I mean, that's tough because some people might be rattled a little bit and they're like, that comes with the price of, taking a luxury, which is flying.
Yes, it is a luxury.
And then some people could really have trauma and PTSD and never fly again.
Well,
so
if
I
they
don't
were
know what
writing
that price
their
tag is.
wills and people,
I can't imagine.
and they said a flight attendant cried. I can't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that.
Because you think a flight attendant should be trained
for
whatever emergency.
Yeah, but you never know how you're going to react in an emergency, right? We never know.
No, you're right.
But $93, I don't know. Now, of course, I look at it, well, it's not the airline's fault. It was an emergency, but you could say, well, that Boeing plane, or it wasn't maintained properly.
Yeah.
I don't know. $93 in a hotel room.
Yeah.
That's Japan Airlines. Might be different had it happened to an American.
Well, there's inflation in America, so
That's right.
I mean, at
That's
least
right.
a couple hundred, maybe.
That's right, but you know what?
But-
Everybody was okay. They landed safely. The crew did what they were supposed to do. They got down quickly. But if those oxygen masks drop, make sure it covers your nose and your
Overall.
mouth.
Well, it will, I hope, and I'm glad everyone's okay. But when you're forced, I guess not forced, but when you have to write a will before you think your time is ready,
I know.
boy, that changes your perspective on life. And
Yes,
so
it
maybe
does.
as they're walking around and work through the emotional part of this, they'll
Yeah.
think through what am I going to do with the rest of my life?
Yeah.
You know, this will, and use it maybe for good.
How do you think the people felt on Alaska Airlines when the door blew out?
Yeah,
and now
same.
things are blowing out,
Yeah,
but they were only at 16,000 feet, thank God.
Gosh,
you know, so
man.
they didn't have that far to get down.
Yeah, scary
Yeah.
incident. All right, May Kay, thank you very much.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.